Hi, welcome to the Kyroic Digital Inc. In this video, I'm gonna work with you to show you how a fully automated video creation channel can help you to create video and then post the video automatically, and then you will try traffic online to start your online branding worry-free. Okay, so let's dive into the channel right now. We can see in the screen, this is one of the TikTok channel that we customize for our traditional handful clothing clients. That in this channel, let's take a look. So we can see there's a character wearing the handful dancing in the video, and then we have a caption hashtag all made by AI, and then we post it daily online, and then we don't need any interfere. You will automatically post it for us. So with this kind of channel, our clients are able to gradually build their image online and then insert their link for their product in the post, and then we can, by doing this gradually, we can drive traffic into our online store. Okay, so now we look at how the channel looks like, but we will also are very curious about how Kyroic Digital Inc build this channel in a very high level. So let me show you in behind the scene how it does work. So in this page, it's one of the automation tool that we use. It's called NAN. This automation tool provide us to using different nodes. The square here is each node that execute different tasks, and then once that's done, it will connect to the next task without any code we need to build, and so we can very fastly customize the solution for our customer to achieve that. In the past, we would require coding skill to do, but now we can just use this platform to complete all the automation tool. So in this workflow, this is the workflow that we use for creating the video. And how do we start? We have the schedule trigger that every day we will start the workflow one time, and this can be adjusted for like every 15 minutes based on the need, and it's triggered the process, and then we will have Google Sheet that store our video idea in here. So we read that video idea first, and then we send that video idea to ChatGPT to tell them, hey, we are into this kind of video. Can you generate 6 different themes for us to take a look? And bear with me 1 second. In each theme, there should be a visual element, the title of the scene, the visual element that should appear in that scene, the sound element, what is the mood of that element, and what's the action that the main character is doing in that thing. So totally will generate 6 different themes idea in more detail. And after that, we started to construct the real image that we want to show within that scene. So we call ChatGPT again to tell them, hey, we are building this scene and here's the visual element, but can you come up with some kind of prompt that we will send into the image generation model to create an image, and can you just give us some idea here? And for each thing, the ChatGPT will come up with some kind of background detail idea to make our scene more authentic Chinese, in this case, that fit the elements. Once we had the background, now it's time to actually construct the image prompt. So we call ChatGPT again to say, hey, now we have the background element. Can you combine it with our visual idea to actually come up with the total prompt for generating that theme? So ChatGPT will do its thing and then come up with the very complete prompt that we will send to our image generation model in the next step to actually create the image. So for the image model, we choose to use a PI API as our API servers to call the model. And the model we are using is the Flux model that is known for good for generate steady realistic image that contains the human in it. So that's the reason why we choose the Flux model. Once we send this prompt into the model, it will generate 6 different image URL for us to store in the Google Sheet that we can see later. No, this is a video. We can see here we store all the image in our Google Sheet, so we can code this image later in the process. Okay, so once we had the image link, now we call the ChatGPT again. This time we use the same prompt, but we tell ChatGPT this is our image prompt, but we want to make it a video that do some kind of dancing movement. So we call ChatGPT again. It will give us 6 different prompts as an output, and we will use this prompt and the image we generated earlier to send to the PI API for video generation. And in the video generation, we choose the clean model that is known for very good at generating high detail and realistic and high quality video. Because we choose this model because we want to generate fantasy element, but at the same time, because we are selling product to the customer, so we also want to make sure it kind of look realistic in the same time. So I think clean model is the perfect mix of these two, and that's why we choose this model for our deliverable. Once we generate 6 video, we get the video and store it in the Google Sheet again. In here, each one should be like 5-second video, and we had 6 different, so the total will be 30-second video that we are generating. Then that's the first step of our automated video creation channel, that the video creation part. Once we had that in our Excel sheet, we can double check on if we successfully generate video within that Google Sheet, because a lot of time maybe accidentally the ChatGPT generates some kind of sensitive word that becomes censored, and we are not able to generate the video. So in that case, we will call ChatGPT again to generate that video with different prompt, and then send it back to the Google Sheet to make sure that all the image we generate had a corresponding video. Once that is done, we start the process for sound generation. And the sound generation part, in here, we just read that the same line from the Google Sheet, and then we just tell the model we are calling 11 Lab in this case. 11 Lab is a very wonderful server platform for us to generate sound using text. So, and for each thing, we will generate text based on the sound for the corresponding scene, so that we will also fit into our last step of the process, which is the video rendering. Since we have 6 different video and we want to combine them and make some editing, like the transition effect between the 6 different video, and then combine the video, the sound, and the caption into ones. That's how in this process, we read the video and everything we store tell ChatGPT that what is the caption of that specific scene, and then now we aggregate all the result and then send this request to another service called Creatomate that will have a template that help us to just send the video into the existing template and then generate the 30-second video with the sound, video, and final output. And once the final output is generated, we will again send it to the Google Sheet we have here, and then we also will mark the status of these videos saying, okay, now this video is already made, but it's ready for publishing, but we haven't published yet. So in the next process, can read this to determine which video should be published this time. So let's take a look at our final video. You see, so here is the final video. We will have like a transition effect, and then the sound, and the different video that played over the time. Okay, yes. So now the video is ready for publishing. Our final step is trying to publish through another automation platform, because this automation platform make it easier to cooperate with multiple social media accounts. So we choose the make.com as our platform for publishing the video. So in make.com, we will have AI video upload workflow that we can read from the Google Sheet that we were storing all the information, and then we will send to the Instagram or Facebook or TikTok to make the final publishing video with the caption we want. Yeah, we can set the caption here, and then the video will be populated fully automated. And as you can see, here is a trigger so that you can determine what time to post the video, so that we are posting in the best time of the day. So that finishes up our process for video automation, and I hope you enjoyed this video. With this entire automation workflow, I believe our solution can provide the business owner to quickly create their online image without too much upfront cost, and then too much exploratory time span, and then maybe some kind of initial funding for creating the entire workflow. In our solution, it's very straightforward. We can customize for your need, and that's how we think this solution can drive business advantage for all the business to scale up.